it makes me more nervous when I'm like walking away and I can tell, I know somebody's looking at my ass. I'm like, oh no. If you don't know, now you know. Okay. If that's not black excellence, I don't even know what to say. Like, what it is, what it ain't. It's your girl AMBRE, and I am back with another video. Hey y'all, so this is going to be a story time. I just thought I would get this in really quick. I almost forgot about it. As I said, I was going to do this story time in my last vlog. In my last vlog, I did show the area, the park area that this incident happened. If you didn't see that, you might want to go see my vlog. Yeah, if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is ALERTT. I do all types of videos on this channel, mainly a lot of informative videos, but I do like to, you know, show off my personality a little bit more and do videos like this as well, because a lot of, you know, crazy things happen around me and to me, so I thought I would just share, and that is the inspiration behind story times. If you have not seen any of my other story time videos, I will link them all below. I'm gonna start doing that in all the videos so that you guys can get caught up. So if you're just tuning into my channel, I will have videos related to today's video below. If you haven't seen videos from me before, so you can just click the next video and watch and binge watch me, okay, if you like. And let's get into it. Yeah, I don't have nothing else to say, so let's get into the video. Okay, so this was one night. I was walking home from work. It was around maybe 10 or 11 o'clock. I'm from Washington, D.C., so I used to work in Virginia at Starbucks, and it would take me a long time to get home sometimes because most of the time I closed the store. So I would close the store and then I would commute all the way from Virginia to DC. It sounds a lot longer than it really is. It's on the train, but the commute is still long. And you know, when you get on the train at night in DC, like the trains take longer because they're, you know, going on their last trips for the night. Our transportation system is not 24 hours. So the metro does close at a certain time and it opens at a certain time in the morning. So with that all being said, I think that they should probably change that, because then, you know, I wouldn't, whatever. But anyway, so I was, you know, getting home, and looking back on this, I did make some mistakes, and my mistakes were safety-wise. This was a couple years ago, so maybe more than just a couple years ago. This was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, so looking back on that, I definitely would do things differently. Definitely take better precautions to be more safe. I think I just had an extreme amount of confidence in the fact that, you know, nothing was going to happen to me, or, you know, I don't know. I guess I just felt protected at all times. Maybe it's God. I don't know. Maybe it's my ancestors. I don't know. Shout out to the Native Americans. But I just didn't feel like nothing was going to happen. I didn't feel, you know, like I was in any danger. And I did feel like it was dangerous because it was nighttime and I'm walking by a park and it's dark. It's really dark, like really, really dark, especially in the wintertime. Like sometimes you see a deer and things like that. So it was dangerous now that I look back on it, and I wouldn't do it today. Like if I was coming home from anywhere that late, I definitely would just catch a bus and just get off close to my house so that I could avoid all of that. But moving forward, I was walking home from work and I got off at the station. I was walking to my house, and you know, back then I used to walk everywhere. I walked all the time. I think that's why I stayed like kind of petite. I would go to the gas station like right before you get to the park. So as you turn the corner, there's a gas station. It's about 1, 2, 3 gas stations close to my house, but I went to the one that was closest to the park area. So is that 3? Yeah, it's 3. So I went to that gas station, and that gas station is kind of sketchy. And in the, I guess you would call it a booth or whatever, or behind the glass, he always had an attitude problem. maybe that's just his demeanor, so I didn't try to take it personal and be like, he got an attitude with me. He was the same way with everybody, so I knew what to expect. But one thing I hated about this gas station is that once there's a line, it's like, it seems like it's taking too long, it's taking forever. And at night, I don't like to be standing there for too long. So there was a line this time. Usually there isn't, so I could just grab what I need and I could bounce, you feel me? But this time I had to wait a little bit in line, and usually I'm just getting some snacks for the night, just to call it a night or whatever. Apparently there was someone that was watching me at this gas station, and I didn't know, you know. I didn't know. I wasn't paying no attention, really. When it was my time to, you know, order, I ordered my stuff, got some snacks, and I rolled out. You know, I'm exiting the gas station and walking, and then I started to hear someone like catcalling me. Somebody was like, "Hey," and if I faintly remember, I think I locked eyes with the person too. I think I did see his face actually. One thing about me, I'm just gonna say, is that if I think somebody is fine, I get super nervous. I don't know why I get so nervous. I feel like I start getting sweaty. Like, I get nervous, I get sweaty, and I forget what I look like. Like, I forget that I'm fine too, you know what I'm saying? So I get really nervous. I wouldn't even say it's insecure. I just get really nervous, and I think I saw him, like, we locked eyes or whatever. I think I thought he was cute, but it doesn't matter. I'm trying to go home, you feel me? So I'm tired. Like, when I was getting off work, I'm tired. I'm ready to go home, okay? So I saw him, right? He saw me. We looked at each other, and I kept walking. And then he started to say something. And this is something that I hate. I hate when you're walking and you're minding your damn business. And, you know, I did look at him or whatever, but still, it's like, I'm still walking. So, you know, I didn't say nothing to you, so I'm still walking. I just hate when somebody, like, says something after, almost after you walk away. Like, clearly he was looking at my ass. And I'm just like, oh my God. So it makes me more nervous when I'm like walking away and I can tell, I know somebody's looking at my ass. I'm like, oh no. It makes me want to like squeeze my butt cheeks together and like just be flat-assed, okay? And, you know, and just walk my flat ass home, but that's just not the case. You know, I got cakes. He started calling me or calling at me, and I would turn and look, but I kept walking. He got in his car. And he started to follow me. That's when it escalated, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I just was thinking about it like, what the hell? Like, there's nowhere I could like really run if he decided to do something. And need I mind you, the backstory is that I've walked this way before. Sometimes I don't stop at this gas station and I just continue to walk. But there has been cars that have tried to have slowed down, like, to walk at my pace. I feel like you know, I was scared, you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously it didn't scare me enough because I kept walking that way. It's just a lot. I can't really explain it to you, but if you watch my vlog, you can see a little glimpse of what the area looks like. I mean, walking in a park at night is very dangerous anyway. I don't know why I used to do that. Now I'm thinking about it, because that is so dangerous. And I probably won't ever do that again. Start following me in his car. He starts like, he's driving very slow, so he's driving slow enough that he can talk to me. So he's saying like, you know, little things like, hey, how you doing, and all these other things. And I hate when the dude is like trying to get my number or whatever, and it sound good. Like, what he's saying is sounding all right. He not like, you know, he not being mad horny or nothing, and it's just the wrong time. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If it was during the daytime or if it was in a different area, I probably would have felt better about like just talking back to him, but I was scared, like, because it was night and he had this car and he just trying to talk to me, and I'm walking past like a little, you know, area where it's just not, I'm walking past a dark ass, spooky ass park, and you try and talk to me, it just was not a good setup. It was a setup for disaster. I was scared. I wasn't really saying much to him, but like, no thank you. I'm straight, I'm good. He was asking me, did I want to ride? And I was like, no, I'm fine. And a couple of times I had like a car actually like follow me a little bit and then turn around and come back. It was like an older man that time, but this time he just kept wanting my number. He just did not give up. And I was just like, no, I'm fine. Like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not about to come up to your car. It's nighttime. I'm not about to come up to your car and give you my phone number. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not getting in your car. Like, I'm trying to go home. I'm tired. I want to go home. So I kept walking. And he started, girl, when I tell you he stopped his car and I went another way, right? I started to go another way. He stopped his car and he got out and I started running. Like, I ran so fast. And then I could hear him saying, oh, no, it's not like that. I'm not trying to, like, do nothing to you or whatever. And I'm just like, how am I supposed to know? You seem pretty desperate to me. Oh, I'm scared because you just won't give up. And, you know, I just don't like when men do that. Like, especially if it's nighttime. Like, clearly I'm not a prostitute. Like, I was fully dressed and it's not like I was just standing around. Like, when he seen me, I went to point A and then the point B was crossing the street and now I'm going to point C, the crib. I was scared that he was going to follow me home so he knew where I was living at. That scared me too because I live with my family, so that was a no-no. And luckily, you know, I got away. He wasn't trying to like do nothing to me, but I just felt unsafe, especially when he stopped the car and he got out. I didn't know what he was about to do, so I made sure I got the hell and I ran. You feel me? I don't think I walked that way after that again. No, I don't think I walked that way ever again. Because it was just scary. It was just really scary, really creepy. And also something that inspired this video was my sister B. Octavia's video. I'll link it below. She had a story time. Kind of similar. Well, no, it was different. It was different. But it just made me think of my situation, this situation. And like whenever I felt like harassed by somebody or whatever. Make sure y'all go watch that video. Because I think the person was like told her that he followed her or he saw her for days, like coming from work, and he remembered her because of her hat. It was weird. Got home safe. Nothing happened to me, but it was scary just to feel like somebody just wasn't giving up. Just to feel like he wasn't taking no for an answer. And if it was a different time and a different place, I definitely probably would have gave him my phone number. But he did make me feel uncomfortable. Like, that's just real talk. He made me feel uncomfortable. Any dude that comes up to you in a car, especially at nighttime, like any time of the day, is not appropriate because it's like, it's scary. You feel me? It's pretty scary. I just wanted to share that story time with you guys. I hope that you guys like this video. I hope that you learned something. I know I learned something. Never walk past a park at night. Don't do it. I don't care. Just don't do it. You know, if you have to get snacks before you go home at night, just get them before you get close to your house and have them in your bag already so you can just go. And if there's a better option of getting home other than, you know, walking along a dirt road or a dirty ass park or a spooky ass park or a cemetery, just don't do that, okay? I thought I would say that. It's almost Halloween, you feel me? And at the time I was just thinking like, let me just get home, like this is the only way I know. But yeah, no, I learned my lesson. I will not be doing anything like that. I don't want to do things the hard way. I definitely went home the hard way. So yeah, I learned my lesson. Comment down below if you're feeling me on this story, if this has happened to you, or if you know someone that this has happened to. Comment below. Let's talk about it. Let's share. You know what I'm saying? It's AMBRE ALERTT. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's go.